Everybody excited today? All right. Well, good afternoon. Y'all know what city we're in and you know what state we're in. It's a little call and response thing that we do in the state of Georgia and the city of Atlanta. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. That's what I'm talking about. My name is Nelson Boyce. I am a board member of Big Brothers and Big Sisters of Metro Atlanta, and I am very pleased to be here today to speak on behalf of the board of directors. The board is a group of volunteers made up of corporate and community leaders. In their position, they have the opportunity to see firsthand the tremendous positive impact that a mentorship has on both the big and the little. Today is one of the most important days of the year for this organization. A day when we can celebrate the accomplishments of our little brothers and little sisters, as well as guidance from the bigs, the parents, and the guardians who help to ignite the fire of their potential. Everyone in this room deserves a massive round of applause. Now, I'm going to take a moment and some flexibility to just go off script for just a quick second here. While I was not a little in Big Brothers, Big Sisters of Metro Atlanta, I did grow up not far from here. Let me try to get my directions right, over in East Point. And I will tell you, if anybody knows East Point, especially in the 70s, 80s, when I was growing up in East Point, having someone in your life, perhaps outside of your parent or guardian, but that was making the time to spend with you, to show you that the world is bigger than your block, was massively important to me. And I know for certain, I'm gonna sit up here and testify with y'all for a second. Had it not been for the presence of a woman named Taloka Sistrom, Miss T, in my life, I definitively, let me not try not to get emotional, I definitively would not be standing in front of you today. I know that for a fact. So when we talk about mentorship, when we talk about the presence of people in our lives who make that time to make a difference, I think that deserves one more round of applause. Our board of directors would like to thank our Beyond School Walls partners, Children's Healthcare of Atlanta, Cox, Google, Insight Global, NCR Voyix, and UPS, as well as our big, you can give it up for them, please do. As well as our big futures partners, Accenture, Aprio, Clorox, Fifth Third Bank, Fiserv, Kaiser Permanente of Georgia, Porsche, PPG, State Farm Insurance, Whataburger, and Wellstar Health System. Let's please give it a few. And now, to really get this thing on the road, I'd like to introduce our Masters of Ceremonies for today's event. Lead mentor, Jefflin Martinez, and little brother, Deshaun Catron.
Thank you, Nelson. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Jefflin Martinez, and I am the bilingual lead mentor at Aprio Middle School.
And my name is Deshaun Catron. I'm a little one. It is our pleasure to be here today as your Masters of Ceremonies.
Give yourselves another round of applause. All right, we are very excited to be here with you all to celebrate this year's graduating seniors. But before we continue, bienvenidos a todos los padres hispanos que están aquí con nosotros esta tarde. Gracias a todos los padres que confiaron en nuestra organización. Y como muchos dirán, felicitaciones a sus hijos por tan gran logro. Como muchos dirán, esto solo es el comienzo. No dejes que nadie te diga que el cielo es el límite cuando el universo aún está por descubrirse por completo. Deshaun, I know you are looking across this beautiful room with these amazing people excited about your future because you will be here in a couple of years too.
Yes, absolutely. I'm counting down the months. Again, congratulations to the class of 2025. The importance of having a mentor through these high school years has been so pivotal. I've been lucky to have been matched with my big. This is my first year in Big Brother Big Sisters program, and it's just been an honor to be matched with my big, Trevor Harris III. I talk a lot. I guess that's why I'm here today, standing in front of me at the national ceremony. But just to know that I have a big, someone who, really listens to me and appreciates me and actually is willing to support me in any endeavor or any goal that I set to reach. And that's just one of the biggest things I love about my mentor. Our relationship has grown tremendously over this year, and I'm genuinely grateful to have him as my big.
That is super amazing, Deshaun. I hope that the work that your big is doing with you is just as big as the work that I'm also doing with my littles at La Domi Middle School. I hope that they look forward to their graduation and beyond that too. So, as we're here and everything looks so beautiful, I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little bit hungry. I don't know if y'all hungry, but I'm hungry. You hungry?
Man, come on, man, you already know. Food sounds good.
Absolutely. So let's kick off this celebration with food, guys. Round of applause. Food. All right. So please remain seated. Ushers, please raise your hands. Okay. These are our ushers. Our ushers will get to your table and let you know when to step up to go to the buffet. Okay. Yes. And I'm going to now say that in Spanish. Okay, great. Después de la invocación, les pedimos a todos que permanezcan sentados hasta que llegue un acomodador y a su mesa para el buffet. Agradecemos su paciencia mientras atendemos cada mesa lo más rápido posible. Okay? Ahora les presento a Frida Nieves, quien dará nuestra invocación de comida hoy. Frida ha estado con nuestro programa de Beyond School Walls desde febrero del 2022. Now I would like to introduce Frida Nieves, who will give our meal invocation today. Frida is a senior little sister in the Beyond School Walls program. She's been with us since February of 2022. Please give her a round of applause.
Hello. Hi. Let us pray silently together, each one of us, according to our individual beliefs. Let us offer thanks for our blessings of fellowship around us. Let us be a light of hope for those in need and an inspiration for those who are lonely. Let us give gratitude and appreciation for this special moment to celebrate our accomplishments and lifetime relationships with one another. Let the feelings of love, kindness, and support that we feel today resonate in our actions now and always. May we eat with mindful awareness, acknowledging the natural cycles and human efforts that bring us this food. May this meal nourish our bodies and minds, and may it strengthen our connections with each other. Thank you.
As you continue to eat, we will have a special musical performance by 2025 senior little brother, David Williams.
Mientras continúa comiendo, tendremos una selección musical del graduado David Williams.
if you're lonely, you know I'm here with you. I'm just crossing, I'm just a shot away from you. And if you leave here, you'll leave me broken and shed alive. I'm just crossing, I'm just a shot away from you. You say you don't know. I say, take me out. I say you don't show. Don't move, I'm slow. I say, take me out. I say you don't know. You say you don't know. I say, take me out. The way is not. The way is not. I want you to take me out. I know I won't be here. I know I won't be here. I know I won't be here. I know I won't be here with you. I say you don't know. You say you don't know. I say, take me up. No way is not. No way is not. I want you. Take me up. The move is not. I move is not. Come on. Take me out. I know I won't be here. I know I won't be here. I know I won't be here. I know I won't be here with you. Thank you.
All right, let's give another round of applause to little brother David Williams. I could never do anything like that. That was amazing. So my name is Stephanie Block, and I'm the Senior Corporate and Community Relations Manager here at Big Brothers and Big Sisters of Metro Atlanta. And I've had the pleasure of working with our next speaker over the past few years. I consider her a corporate partner and a friend. We'd like to invite Trolina Smith up to give the keynote today. With 25 years of transformative leadership in HR and corporate responsibility, Trolina has redefined what it means to align business success with social progress. As a corporate responsibility analyst, she architects company-wide strategies that fuse ethical governance, employee empowerment, and community engagement into a cohesive blueprint for sustainable growth. Her work has reshaped internal cultures for Fortune 500 firms, ensuring diversity, equity, and inclusion are not just buzzwords, but measurable drivers of innovation and loyalty. A dual-force leader, Shalina also helms Exquisitely Tro, a premier event planning enterprise celebrated for turning visionary concepts into unforgettable experiences. From curating corporate galas that fund underserved youth STEM programs to orchestrating leadership retreats that ignite social innovation, her events are masterclasses in the art of storytelling, connection, and purpose-driven design. Shalina's mantra, empowered people transform organizations, empowered organizations transform the world, fueling her pioneering approach. Please welcome our corporate partner and my dear friend, Shalina Smith.
Thank you, Stephanie. Thank you, Stephanie.
Hey, that was a tough act to follow, so I gotta come behind lunch and an amazing gentleman on the guitar. Are you all having a good time? I know y'all just ate, but are you having a good time? All right, all right. I am Shalina Smith, and I'm so happy to be here today, representing State Farm and an opportunity to share my story. I am a corporate responsibility analyst. I'm part of our Parkland team, and I have the privilege of managing our Big Brothers Big Sister of Metro Atlanta relationship. Today is all about you. We're here to celebrate you, your success, your accomplishments, and I want to just share some quick information to help you as you get ready to chart your path into the next chapter of life. So success is a journey. And looking at all of you here today reminds me of where I was, I won't say how many years ago, but where I was once upon a time as I started to think about what that next chapter of life, entering into adulthood, mapping out my future and figuring out where I want to go. Now anybody that knows me knows I am a planner. I believe in having a plan. We set the goal, we map it out, we create the roadmap, we create the checklist, and we're gonna get where we need to go. So I had a plan. Graduating high school, they said, you go to school, you get a good job with benefits, that's important. And you're gonna get ready to live happily ever after. That was the plan. Destination success, here I come. My parents loaded all of our things up into the car. We got ready to drive me to Florida State and Tallahassee. We were well on our way. My father pulled out the map. That was before y'all time, because we didn't have GPS and those things. He pulled out the map. He mapped it out. We were going to Tallahassee. You can imagine my surprise when I saw the signs that said, "Welcome to Georgia." Somehow we had reached the wrong destination. So that leads me to what I want to talk about today. We've come so far with the use of technology and GPS and getting where you need to go. Then my father misread the map. You know, that wasn't his strength. Reading maps, that wasn't his strength. It's not mine either. I use GPS for everything. Everywhere I go, even if I'm going home, if I'm running to the corner store, places I know where I need to be, places I don't get lost, I plug my GPS in for everything. And I often get questioned, well, don't you know how to get home? Why you gotta turn on the GPS? And my response is simply, because it's a tool that can help. Why take the chance? GPS has the amazing ability to see things ahead that I can't see. So whether I'm going around the corner, down the block, out of town, a new destination, it can foresee those things and forecast those things that I, on my own, couldn't see. So when I think about your journey, and as you start this journey, figuring out where you want to go and how you're going to get there, I want you to think about your own GPS system, your life's GPS system. And you've got a whole satellite built here right in this room with you. You got satellites at home, you got satellites at school, in your community, and all of that network makes up your GPS that's helping navigate where you're trying to go. Now, the beautiful thing about GPS that I love you can figure out different ways to get to a destination, right? We plug in where we want to go. If it's success, if it's entrepreneurship, if it's higher education, if it's a family, we map in where we want to go. But there are multiple routes to get there. Now, you might want to take the scenic route. Maybe you don't like highways. Maybe you want to avoid toll roads. Maybe you want to navigate around traffic, but there are multiple ways for you to get there. So when we think about that GPS being your family, your friends, your mentors, your bigs, your colleagues, all of these things in addition to your life's experiences, your core value system, the core goals that mean something to you, all of this is going to help you navigate. Now, as we try to avoid traffic, we live in Atlanta, how many like traffic? I know, hate it. Sometimes people are on the journey looking for the fastest route. What's the fastest way for me to get there? What's going to be the least time commitment for me to get where I need to go? Fastest route isn't always the best way. It might be in your circumstance, but it might. There might be a better route for you based on your journey of how you want to get where you want to go. Sometimes we want to avoid the highways or toll roads. Who likes paying tolls? See, I don't mind, because I don't mind paying for convenience. So sometimes, though, as you enter life, things will cost you. It'll cost you financially, they can cost you emotionally, they can cost you in your career. The decisions you make can cost you. So as you enter this GPS system, as you navigate your life, think about those costs, think about the risk, and think about the benefits and the rewards. Sometimes you want to just enjoy the scenery. You want to take the road where you're going to get more life experiences, where you're going to get more experiences under your belt that are going to help cultivate who you want to be and what you want to learn. All of our paths are not traditional. Mine wasn't. And when all else fails, sometimes GPS gets it wrong. I know I've been standing looking at an empty field when my GPS says, you have arrived at your destination. No, I haven't. Because this is not where I was supposed to be. And so sometimes, even with the best plan and the best system, you still gotta lean on your own understanding. You gotta lean on the things that you know, the things that you've learned, the experiences you've had to make the best decision in the moment. Now let's face it, life does not always go as planned. And the best thing for me about GPS is its ability to reroute. Sometimes you will find yourself in a position in life where you need to reroute. When I think about my journey, my GPS has rerouted me more times than I can count. I'm participating in an event later this month where I had to fill out a survey. And it asked about all these different series of traumatic events that you may or may have not experienced in your life. And the answer options were either, I experienced this personally, I experienced it by seeing someone that I know go through it, I heard about it, I read about it, or I'm not familiar at all. You can imagine my surprise when about 80% of the options on that list were things that I had experienced personally. And I never stopped to assess it, but when I think about finding myself where, when I moved to Atlanta, well, there's always, let me rewind, that first journey to college where we ended up in Georgia when we were going to Florida. First chapter in that adulthood life and that journey, that was the first major reroute for me. Because I was the straight A student with a solid plan. Nobody was worried about Trolina's journey to success. They were like, oh, she got it. No, I didn't have it. And I was still trying to figure it out. And I hadn't talked to people about what would be the best school, what would be the best career path. I just checked the boxes. I went to school. I got the job. I picked the career path. But I wasn't doing that based on what was going to truly align with who I was. So I dropped out after that first year, first reroute. Major detour. And along the way, I have encountered so many pitfalls, road closures, you name it, construction along the way, all the things that could have possibly thrown me off my path. I lost my father. My apartment flooded out shortly after I moved here to Atlanta. We lost a lot, but we still had our place. Within the same year, that same apartment caught on fire and we lost everything. I had to live in a hotel for a little while. Detour, rerouting. Most recently, while I was traveling home for Christmas in December, life threw me a curveball and I had to reroute in a way that nobody could have prepared me for. My husband and I were on the road and I said to him, "Hey, how you doing over there?" Because he was driving, I was asleep. That's our pattern, that's what we do. But I woke up to check, "You good?" He said, "Yeah, I'm good." We went moving on. I'll skip the dramatics and get to the part where I came back from Christmas alone that year. Because at some point while we were driving, he pulled off to the side of the road. My planner mind instantly said, "Why are we detouring? Why are we stopping? We're gonna be off track. We're gonna be off schedule. What's this detour and how long is it gonna take?" I didn't know my husband wouldn't make it back from that. He suffered a brain bleed and I came back home alone, reroute, detour. The question that I get all the time is, "Man, Charlene, you're so strong. How do you keep going?" But what's the option? To stop? That's not an option. It wasn't an option for me through any of the detours. It wasn't an option for me through any of the hurdles. And I want you to know today, it's not an option for you. We don't stop. We reroute and we keep going. You've entered that destination of where you want to go, and no matter what comes your way, we keep going. We reroute and we never stop moving. So I stand before you today not only as a speaker. When we think about the relationships that we have here with Big Brothers, Big Sisters of Metro Atlanta, the benefits that I had at State Farm, y'all know I mentioned that caveat earlier. It was important to find that good job with good benefits, because those benefits of working from State Farm allowed me to finally go back to school and get that degree. So I stand before you not only as a corporate responsibility analyst, but also as a graduate from class of 2025 from right here at Georgia State University, because I marched in that. So the plan has changed along the way. But the core goals were still the same. Go to school, get a job, get that degree, live happily ever. That was always the destination. My route to get there was unconventional. Your route is yours. And the decisions that you make, the relationships that you make, the contacts that you make, the experiences that you gain, those are all yours, uniquely yours. Your journey, your path doesn't have to look like anything you've ever seen before. Because as we aspire for greatness, there are multiple ways to reach your destination, but the main thing is you cannot stop. So as I close, I want you to think about, it was never about the fastest way. It was never about the easiest way. It was about the way cultivated for me and me alone. Your journey is about the path that is cultivated for you and you alone. Use your resources. Use your GPS. Use the connections with your bigs, with your mentors, with your community, with your family, with your friends. Let them help navigate where you want to go. And nothing is unattainable for you. Whatever that goal is, whatever that destination is, you can get there. And you've got an army of people standing behind you. As a graduate of 2025, I say, hey, this is your time. You got this. We got this. And we couldn't be more proud of you. Thank you.
Thank you, Mrs. Smith, for your powerful words and leadership. Can we also give her a round of applause? Now we're going to move on to the portion of the program that has always been a crowd favorite, the featured senior speakers. First up, we have Jalen and Brad. Jalen has been matched to Brad in community-based programs since June 2015. He graduated from Brookwood High School and plans to enlist in the Navy.
How are y'all? Oh. That's what you want. How are y'all? Throughout my childhood, I moved quite a bit. My mother worked hard, balancing new jobs, pursuing her education, and raising me and my sister largely on her own. So when I was introduced to Brad in the second grade, I wasn't quite sure what to expect. I assumed it might be a one-time meeting. Fortunately, I was wrong. Jalen and I were matched on June 20th, 2015, when he was attending Brumby Elementary. From the start, we focused on building a connection, often through shared experiences around Atlanta. We visited the Georgia Aquarium, tackled roller coasters at Six Flags, and perhaps most frequently, explored just about every Japanese restaurant in Metro Atlanta. I now consider myself somewhat of a connoisseur thanks to Jalen. Those early outings helped me connect not only with my city, but also with Brad. One evening during a dinner at a restaurant near my home, I'm sure you could guess what kind of restaurant, I asked him why he was so quiet. He told me you tend to learn a lot more about people when you just sit down and listen to them. That moment really helped me understand the depth of our relationship. Brad's steady presence wasn't about saying a lot. It was about showing up and paying attention and truly understanding what I had to say. Over the years, I've had the privilege of learning or witnessing Jalen grow into a driven, thoughtful, and creative young man. From earning a spot on the drumline to developing his own manga series, he continues to pursue his passions with confidence and determination, even in the face of doubt. If I could offer one piece of advice to other matches, it would be to listen and learn from one another. Age, background, and experience don't matter as much as being open and present. Some of the most meaningful lessons come from the most unexpected places. To all current and future bigs, I would echo that sentiment. You don't need to have all the answers. Simply being there consistently with a genuine care can have a profound and lasting impact. Thank you for the opportunity to share our journey. It has been one of mutual growth, respect, and connection, and we are truly grateful.
All right, and next we'll have Dania and Kiara, who have been matched since December 2018 in a community-based program. Dania is graduating from Arabian Mountain High School and has plans to attend Georgia State University.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Dania Burton, and I graduated from Arabian Mountain High School recently. I just want to take the moment to share how much Big Brothers and Big Sisters has meant to me, especially my big Kiera. Growing up as the oldest child, you naturally take the role of the helper, the advice giver, or the person everyone looks up to. And while I've always loved being there for my younger siblings, it hasn't always been easy. Sometimes I needed someone to talk to, someone I could lean on, and someone who would listen to me for a change. And then that's where Kiera came in. She's been more than just a mentor. She's been a friend, a big sister, and honestly, a safe space for me. There were times I couldn't really go to my mom, not because she doesn't love me, but because sometimes you just need a different kind of support. And Kiera was always there, whether I needed advice, encouragement, or someone to vent to. Because of her, I've grown more confident, more open, and more secure in who I am. Big Brothers Big Sisters didn't just give me a mentor, they gave me Kiera. And through her, they gave me someone who truly saw me.
Good afternoon, everyone. Being a part of Big Brother Big Sister program since 2018, and I can honestly say it's been one of the most beautiful experiences that I've ever had. My match Dania isn't just my little, she's become part of my family. I've had the absolute joy of watching her grow from a sweet, curious middle schooler into a confident, compassionate young woman who's now preparing to head off to college to study hospitality. And trust me, she's already thriving in her element. She's an incredible chef. One of the things that I admire most about Dania is her nurturing spirit. As the oldest of her family, it comes naturally to her. She's thoughtful, loving, and wise beyond her years. I've seen the same energy in the way she stepped into the role as auntie to my newborn daughter. The way she lights up around her and how my baby lights up right back, it's just honestly special. Watching their bond form is something that I'll always treasure. We've had countless heart-to-hearts over the years about school, friendships, breakups, real-life challenges, and sometimes we just sat and laughed and figured things out together. That's the beauty of this program. It's not just about mentorship. It's about building a relationship rooted in trust, love, and consistency. To future bigs, I'll say this. You don't have to be perfect. Just be present. Be open. Be willing to grow alongside your match. You may sign up to be a mentor, but if you're lucky, you'll gain a lifelong connection. Dania has brought so much joy and light into my life, and I will forever be thankful for Big Brother, Big Sister for bringing us together.
Next, we will have Layla and Elisheba, who have been matched since May 2019 in the Beyond School Walls program. Layla is graduating from Atlanta International School and plans to attend Howard University.
Hello, everyone. Kind of nervous. So I remember when I first met Ms. Sheba, she was so tall, confident, and talkative. And I remember thinking at the time, this is so awkward, and that my mom abandoned me to be with this random woman at the age of 10. Little did I know that she would become like a sister to me, and that we'd be closer than ever. Over time, I learned to loosen up, and over time, she became realer and realer, acting like a real sister would. Her husband makes fun of me any chance that he can get. She no longer buys me food when I ask because I have my own money, but that's besides the point. She has been the most supportive, loving, caring, and kindest person over these past many years. I truly appreciate her, and I hope she knows. Even though I will be a ways away, she will always be my big sister. Also, she is shorter than me now. People say that the family you make is or can be more special than the family you come from. And in this case, I believe that to be true. Coming from a single mother with no siblings and no family in the state, she has been a pillar in my life.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Elisheba, and I have had the pleasure of participating in the Big Brothers Big Sisters program for the past 7 years. I initially learned about the program when I was an undergrad at Spelman College, which Lil will not attend, unfortunately, but I guess Howard's okay. And a friend of mine brought their little to visit our campus. I was just in love with the idea. I thought it was super cool, and it reminded me of all the people that helped to shape me into the woman that I am, but even more than that, it inspired me to want to be a part of the mission. So when I returned to Atlanta after my training, I made sure to sign up, and I'm so glad that I did because it afforded me the opportunity to meet Layla and her awesome mom, Andrea. When I first met Layla, we started by forming our connection based on our shared experiences and similarities in our family histories. I remember that she smiled a lot and she had cute little braces, but she was very shy and timid, which was why I was really surprised to learn how silly and goofy she actually is once she came out of her shell. Her mom, Andrea, was super sweet and invested in Layla and her education, which as I got to know them more made a lot of sense because Layla has always been an extremely brilliant child. And I have had the pleasure of seeing her brilliant mind in action over these past few years. She has excelled in several academic clubs, many volunteer initiatives, and summer and math and science programs. She's also an accomplished saxophone player, a lifeguard, and she's fluent in French, and many, many other things. There's just so much to be proud of with this kid, and I hope you know that I'm very, very proud of you. A lot of my joy in this process has come from being able to be there to remind her of just how great she is and to provide her with the support that she needed to build up confidence in herself and in her abilities. It has been so rewarding to watch this incredibly intelligent young girl grow into a confident and extremely capable young woman. After all the study sessions and shared meals, which was usually Roussan's if it was Layla's choice, watching her walk across the stage and her watching me walk down the aisle, I know that I have a little sister for life thanks to this program, which means that she will continue to keep me updated on what all the young people trends are while also reminding me that I'm old. But Layla and Andrea, you know, I love you guys and I thank you for letting me be a part of your village. Congratulations to all of the graduates. Remember that you are capable, more capable than you can imagine. And as you reach those higher heights, always remember to reach back and grab a little of your own.
All right. How many of you guys are emotional right now? Yes, me too. I had to fan. Fanning works, okay? But to close us out, our senior speaker, we have Benjamin and Thomas, who have been matched since September 2023 in the Beyond School Walls program. Benjamin is graduating from Benjamin E. Mays High School. He didn't name it. It was a coincidence. Wait, it was a coincidence. Oh, I just making sure. Okay, and he plans to go to Dartmouth College.
Good afternoon, everyone. So I still remember the first day that I met Tomas. I walked into that room not really knowing what to expect, and I won't lie, I was really, really nervous. Who was this big, and what would we talk about? Would we even click? And like any overthinker, I began to look for little hints and clues that exposed the reasoning for our pairing together. I started at the surface. Tomas is an engineer. That's my dream. He works in robotics. That's another one of my aspirations. And suddenly our pairing started to make perfect sense, and I began to become a little less nervous about our pairing. Like every match, on our first meeting, we sat down and completed one of our first tasks together, which was setting our goals for the next 2 years of mentorship. I admitted to him that the college application process was my biggest fear. From the essays to the deadlines and all the pressure of senior year, it all seemed overwhelming, and boy, was I right. Tomas didn't just give me advice, he gave me the confidence that I needed in the moment, which, as my main source of support, my grandmother was in and out of the hospital fighting her own battles for her life. He connected me with professionals at the Google office, arranged Zoom calls with people who went to colleges such as Brown University, and helped me to navigate everything from extracurricular competitions to career planning. He didn't just listen, he acted. Because of Tomas's leadership and help, I didn't just survive junior and senior year, I thrived. He helped me to solidify my passion for engineering and pointed me directly toward what I now know as my future career choice and pathway in electrical engineering with a focus in robotics and automation. Tomas, you have been more than just a mentor. You have been a pinnacle part in my journey, and you really helped this company to live up to its name as a big brother and a male role model in my time venturing throughout high school without my grandmother. Thank you for believing in me, challenging me, and helping me to get ready for the next steps of my journey. Thank you.
Hi everyone, I'm Tomas, and I've had the honor of being matched with Benjamin through Big Brothers Big Sisters. When we first got matched, I also didn't know what to expect. I just knew that I wanted to show up for someone the way that people have shown up for me in my past. So what I didn't expect was how much I would grow through this experience. Benjamin is smart, tenacious, full of ideas. Watching him navigate school, extracurricular programs, and very big decisions, while still keeping that spark of resilience, has been nothing short of inspiring. This match has reminded me that mentorship is a two-way street. I've learned patience, empathy, and what it truly means to invest in someone else's potential. Benjamin has taught me that showing up consistently is one of the most powerful things that you can do. To anyone in the program who are thinking about joining, whether as a big or a little, my advice is simple. Be present, be authentic, and don't underestimate the impact of the small things. You don't have to have all the answers, you just have to care. Thank you to Big Brothers Big Sisters for bringing us together, and thank you, Benjamin, for trusting me and letting me be a part of your journey.
Wow. Thank you to all of the senior speakers for sharing your experience during your time with Big Brothers Big Sisters. Good afternoon. My name is Rashawn Reed, and I'm the Director of Big Futures, our signature programming, which seeks to ensure that all high school matches are highly engaged and supported with tailored programming, resources, and support. I would like to thank you for being here today to celebrate with us this very special milestone that is graduation. On behalf of the Big Futures team and the Match Support Department, it has been our true pleasure to have supported you in these very special relationships, and we're wishing you nothing but the best. I would like to personally thank our Beyond School Walls and Big Future partners and all the amazing graduating littles who have spoken and performed so wonderfully on this stage today. And last but not least, to the many bigs, parents, guardians, and littles who made that one vital step to enroll in the Big Brothers Big Sisters program. Without your endless love, your care, and support for one another, these remarkable relationships would not have been possible. So thank you. Finally, I would like to encourage all of our graduating matches to continue to appreciate, nurture, and maintain your relationships now and always. Remember, helping one person might not change the world, but it could change the world for one person. And now, I would like to introduce the graduating senior matches of 2025. All right, first up, Tristan Adams. Benjamin Atkinson. Brandon Alvarado. Ariadna Arzamendi. Dominic Bassan. Courtney Black. Sanaya Brown. Dania Burton. Jalen Butler. Israel Cambridge. Brooklyn Cheney. Maya Cobb. Tamia Coleman. Chanel Creighton. Aaliyah Cotton. Jonathan Joseph Cummings. Hilary Escalante Ortiz. Alexa Diaz. Deanna Gann. Aaron Gersel. Ayana Graham. Alana Harris. Christopher Holly. Anaya Hudgens. Jeremiah Huey. Aubrey Hunt. Janeth Jamal. Shalia Marshall. Nia Martin. Frida Nieves. Randy Perez Lopez. Elvin Ramirez. Shamari Reynolds. Got it. I'm sorry. Damian Rivera. There we go. Tristan Shafina. Jasmine Scott. Jemiah Simmons. Joseph Smith. Simeon Stevens. Jordan Strain. Yaseline Susti Pano. Layla Terry. Deja Tut. Ashley Urita. Melissa Valdez. Jose Vasquez Lopez. Quentin Walker. John Weber III. David Williams. And Sadman Zaheen. Congratulations to the senior class of 2025. We wish you all a very bright future. I hope one day you'll become a big as well. Let's give them a round of applause.
Wow. Wow. CCC. Okay, y'all don't have to stand, but really another big round of applause to the class of 2025. We need another round of applause for the parents, the amazing parents. And we need a for Big Brothers, Big Sisters of Metro Atlanta. Let me hear it. All right, now we have our alumni big and little brothers, Jonathan and Aiden. They are here to lead a special part of our program. CCC, welcome guys.
It's working. All right. So good afternoon, class of 2025. Littles, bigs, family, friends, loved ones, everyone in the room, good afternoon. My name is Jonathan Hart, and I am a big alumni. I was a big.
Good afternoon. My name is Aiden Archuleta. I'm an alumni as well, and I was a little. Like many students, my path is not always clear, but I've learned it's okay to not have everything figured out. It's a matter of notice having people around me that believe in me and can encourage me to keep growing and stay curious. Like Jonathan, who I was blessed to have as my big. That's why this program matters so much. It shows young people that their future is not limited to what they see now. Sometimes just having someone who listens, cares, gives advice, and believes in you can make all the difference. Congratulations again to the class of 2025. As you cross this stage to receive your certificate, it marks your passageway into being an alumni. All littles, please stand and hand your big or parent your medals to place over your heads.
Now we're going to do something that's pretty special, and it involves our bigs that are in the room. You see, when a little graduates, it marks the end of an active match relationship. So in a sense, it's a graduation for our bigs as well. So you're going to be like me. You're going to be a big alumni. So all bigs, please stand so your littles can ping you, signifying that you are now. Take your time with the pen now. We don't want an injury. No injury. So we hope that every big and little in this room will have a friend for life in each other, continue to foster that relationship that you've built over the years. Let's all congratulate the class of 2025.
Now there's only one more group of people we have to thank: parents, guardians, and grandparents. Bigs could not have done so well without y'all's support. In fact, if the children were not in this program, the matches would not have even met or have strived. Let's take a moment to acknowledge all parents and guardians. Please stand.
Thank you, Jonathan and Ada. Now, please welcome the Big Futures manager, Terry Fitier, for a special presentation.
Thank you, Jonathan and Aiden. Now it's me. So good afternoon, everyone, and thank you for joining us today. I'm excited to share that the class of 2025 is receiving nearly $50,000 in scholarships. Over 90% of our seniors are graduating on time and are pursuing post-secondary education, entrepreneurship, employment, or the military. If your name is called, please come to the stage. The first scholarship of the afternoon is a $2,500 scholarship from Fiserv awarded to Ayana Graham. Ayana plans to attend the Southern University of Baton Rouge. The recipient of a $1,500 scholarship from Accenture is Deja Tutts. She plans to invest in her barbering business and further her education in hairstyling techniques. Her goal is to create a space that provides affordable, cultural relevant haircut services, particularly for the Black community. For our next scholarship, these littles who were awarded this scholarship went through a rigorous process to compete with other littles all over the United States. They completed multiple steps in a review period that ended with them advancing to the final round. Without further ado, the recipients of a $5,000 scholarship from Deloitte are Sadman Zaheen, Mia Martin, Benjamin Atkinson, and Frida Nieves. Our next scholarship is very special and will be awarded annually in memory of Ben Rohr. Ben moved to Atlanta with his wife Dari when he accepted a position at KPMG in 2003. Ben poured his heart into KPMG, creating heartfelt and deep friendships with his coworkers, actively mentoring many of the junior associates throughout his time with the firm. He joined the partnership in 2009 and excelled in his role. Ben's life was marked by an exceptionally generous spirit and desire to give to his community. While working at his first position in Jackson, Michigan, he volunteered at AWARE, a shelter for victims of domestic abuse and sexual assault, providing accounting services pro bono. He was also active with the Big Brothers Big Sisters program, serving as a mentor to several teenage boys throughout this time in Jackson and Grand Rapids.
After moving to Atlanta, he still found time to volunteer, participating in and supporting events that KPMG sponsored, including Big Brothers Big Sisters Bowl for Kids Take event. In honor of Ben, his friends and colleagues at KPMG have established a scholarship in his name, recognizing his commitment to mentoring and the success of youth in the community. Collectively, they have raised enough funds to award the scholarship for 20 years. Today, we are joined by Ben's wife and children. We will have Mrs. Rohr say a few words.
Hi, my name is Dari. I was introduced already, but I wrote my words, so I'll skip over the part where she told you. He was in the Big Brothers Big Sisters program in Michigan. I have two of our three kids here with me. This is Holden and Brooke. The kids and I are honored to be here and to be included in your graduation and scholarship ceremony. There is so much depth of feeling and connection that Big Brothers Big Sisters provides to both the big and the little. This organization stands for exactly what Ben always carried with him when he was alive, and that was the desire to connect and create community. To be able to mentor when he was able, and to be the mentee when he was in a position to receive wisdom. I was able to read several of the applications for this scholarship, and I want to say that I am proud to all of you for connecting and creating community within Big Brothers Big Sisters of Metro Atlanta. It is your willingness to connect with others that Ben really stood for. I do want to say that each of you gave such thoughtful and deep insights into the benefits of being in this program, and I hope that those words find ears. What I read really touched me because it means that you will be responsible for sharing the wisdom you gained and helping others to benefit as you have. That's the key to what Ben stood for. Find support in the community and make connections, and when you are able, then you become the support for someone else. I'm honored to be presenting this scholarship to Joseph Smith. Joseph, reading your essay, I was really touched by your words of encouragement to future littles, your understanding of how community and connection has shaped you, and your raw and real reflection on the tragic death of your sister. I just wanted to say on behalf of myself and my family, we stand connected with you in the world of grief. Ben died in 2022 and I couldn't speak then. So this is my first chance speaking, and I thought I could do it without tears. And that we connect with you in the world of grief, and we know how challenging it can be to continue to show up in a world that often does not let you stop despite the pain that you are in. I'm very sorry for the pain and difficulty you experience, and I'm very sorry to your family as well. I hope that through this scholarship we can honor you and the path you have walked since your sister's death, which we know is not an easy road. Congratulations.
Well, dry your eyes, we're going to move on to the next, but thank you so much for having the strength to present this year. Our next set of scholarships will be awarded by some of our Beyond School Walls partners. First up, I'm happy to be presenting on behalf of Insight Global. Please turn your attention to the screen for a brief video.
My name is Bob Nance. I am one of the Deputy General Counsels here at Insight Global. I've been here for 10 years, and I've been honored to be a part of the Big Brothers Big Sisters program. Insight Global partners with Big Brothers Big Sisters of Metro Atlanta, and then collectively we partner with local high schools in the area to there's so many avenues in Insight Global and other corporate settings for these littles to really kind of like dream big. For me, not only am I getting to foster relationships with Jose and the other littles, but there's also like inadvertent walk-ins with other peers here at Insight Global that I'm like, oh, without this program, I would not know who this person is or that they did this role. So Insight Global prides itself and does a great job truly kind of trying to live out our purpose, but also our shared values. And this program embodies all of that. I remember actually walking Jose through the shared values. Leadership's here to serve. Like I'm taking time out of my day to invest back in him. You can kind of see the light start to come on for him of like, oh wow, this is more than just words on a wall. This is like how they make decisions and like how they carry themselves while they're here at work. If our goal is to leave the job market better than we found it, for these kids, I think them seeing us as role models, seeing things that we've been able to accomplish in our careers, gives them hope for, okay, if I go do these things, I can go work at an Insight Global, or I can go work at a big company in Metro Atlanta. And so when you know that you have people kind of watching, it does make me want to work harder. It does make me want to kind of show up and be my best self at work. Because if I continue to excel in my career, Jose can see that, he can watch that, be a part of that journey with me. And then I hope that that kind of inspires him to go out and work hard and chase his career goals. I don't think there's a better program we can support as a company than this type of program.
So with the Beyond School Walls program at Insight Global, we have 7 seniors who are receiving $1,000 apiece to assist their future endeavors. Congratulations to this year's recipients, Ashley Urita, Ariana Arizmendi, Jose Vasquez Lopez, Jalari Ortiz, Yaslin Cano, Melissa Valdez Murillo, and Elvin Ramirez.
Squeeze over there.
Move to the front.
We'll get a bigger stage next year. Lots of scholarship winners.
Here we go, guys. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1.
Now this next group has 12, so we might want to come to the bottom or take our picture to the side over there. So next, I have the pleasure to be presenting on behalf of the Beyond School Walls program at Cox Enterprise. This year, we have 12 seniors from Chamblee High School, most of whom who have been in the Beyond School Walls program since they were just starting out in high school. Each year, Cox Enterprise generously awards eligible seniors a scholarship to help propel their futures. Cox chooses to make a big impact. This year, Cox is awarding $12,000 in scholarships. Congratulations to this year's recipients, Sanaya Brown, Deanna Gant, Jonathan Jamal, Sadman Zamin,
Frida Nieves, Brandon Alvarado, Tamia Coleman, Simeon Stevens, Christian Adams, Aaron Gerstle, Rasha Ula, and Randy Perez Lopez.
Oh, step up. Step up, come on. Yeah, there you go. Just have a few more. Next, I have the pleasure to present another Beyond School Walls program at Google. This year, we have two seniors from Mays High School who are receiving Google scholarships to assist in their future endeavors. This year, we are awarding $1,000 in scholarships to Aubrey Hunt and Israel Cambridge. Our last Beyond School Wall scholarships are from Children's Healthcare of Atlanta. We have two seniors from North Atlanta High School who are receiving these scholarships to assist in their future endeavors. This year, we are awarding $1,000 in scholarships to Alexa Diaz and Jordan Strange. To close our scholarship presentation for this afternoon, we are proud to announce Big Futures is awarding for the first time our very own scholarship. We have three littles who have been awarded the official Big Futures scholarship for this year. Each scholarship is for $500, so we are awarding $1,500 in scholarships today to Damian Riviera, Jasmine Scott, and Chanel Clayton.
one more big congratulations to all of our scholarship recipients. Scholarship recipients, please pick up your physical check at the end of the program in the lobby. You will walk home with your physical check, but you just have to make sure you sign for it before you walk out of the door. So don't forget your money, please. Now we welcome our president and CEO, Kwame Johnson. Kwame has been the impactful leader of Big Brothers Big Sisters of Metro Atlanta for over 5 years, and in that time has made a huge impact on not only the agency, but on how mentoring works, and will continue to work in Greater Atlanta.
Thank you. And the team already told me not to talk long because we were right at time, and this has been an amazing night. I'm up here to really give thanks. I want to first give thanks to our MCs. They did an amazing job. There are a lot of Big Brother staff around here. If you all could just stand up so we can recognize you all. They made today happen. All of our Big Brothers and Sisters staff. Wow, so what a special day. It's been very emotional, I think, for all of us. I know there's probably some folks who want to check some of the adults in the room. It's great to be able to give out all of these different scholarships. So I want to thank all of our corporate sponsors for your support. You're seeing their names. In addition to the money, you all able to provide support to our young people so they can see themselves in you, right? I see many of you all that are mentors and our corporate partners. So just thank you all for your support. Let's give them a round of applause. So this year, you may not know, there are the most students ever graduating in U.S. history, ever. We have over 80 graduates who graduated through the Big Brothers and Big Sisters program. 98% of them have a plan for the future. 98% of them graduated on time. Let's give them a round of applause. I want to give a special thanks to our board member, Nelson. Thank you for coming and being a part of this, with your partnership. I see Greg Clay here with the mayor's office, who's also a big brother. We appreciate you all. Listen, I could not get up here without trying to give you all some words of wisdom, some golden nuggets as you all depart into this world. I've been doing this for 25 years now, and to be honest with you, I've been doing this for today. Because today is a very important day. High school graduation, you all may not realize it now, is a huge accomplishment for you all. There are many factors that are said about young people who do not graduate high school. So you all have already defied those odds by walking across the stage. Your income level, your health outcomes, all these different things are determined by that simple thing that you think of high school graduation. And this is the first step. It's going to get nothing but harder from here. Nothing but harder. I want to also recognize the parents, the grandparents, the brothers, the cousins, the aunties. I know we got some aunties in the room. Aunties will support you and keep you straight. You all are a part of what the mayor calls his group project, in addition to the bigs. We couldn't do this without you all. So let's give them a round of applause. So you all are part of the crazy job. When I graduated high school, my mom actually gave me my diploma. She handed it to me when I walked across the stage. And some of you are probably like, why did your mom give you your diploma? And the reason my mom gave me my diploma, which I didn't know was going to happen, is most people didn't think I was going to graduate high school. Because I had spent my whole senior year in prison for making bad decisions. I did my senior year behind bars. I did my schoolwork through the mail. I took my SATs behind bars. And in that dark moment, through the young men that I met, I found my passion. And that's what I encourage you all to think about as you move on from today. Outside of what degree you want to get, outside of what college you go to, or whatever you decide to do, what I found in my leadership journey is that your passion is just as important. I found mine in a unique kind of way. God gave me that path. He's put me on many stages like this to talk to young people and encourage you all to not do what I did, but to continue to push. Einstein has this quote where he talks about your imagination is everything. This mic in my hand was someone's imagination at one point. He also says that your imagination is a preview of your future. So it's like a trailer to a movie. So as you embark on life, I encourage you to not forget your imagination, because that is where your passion and what you're good at lies, if you explore it. Us adults get beat up by life and we forget our imagination. But that's where the best version of yourselves exists. So think about that. I would also encourage you all, because I always get this question about, should I go to college, should I go to work? There are so many different opportunities for you all out there. My answer is do it all. You got the most time that you are ever gonna have. Listen, when kids come in, when family comes in, when life starts to happen, you will not have the time and flexibility that you have today. So if you decide to go to work, go to school at night. Decide to go in the military, get your degree. I worked and went to school at night to get my degree. It took a little longer, but I got both. And guess what? A degree is something someone can never take away from you. And at some point, you're going to need it. At some point, if you want to continue to grow in your careers. So do both. The third piece I think is most important, which I didn't do, is ask for help. And not just as a teenager, as an adult. Life is going to come at you in some wicked ways. And you got a sea of people around you who can support you and help you work through those challenges. I can guarantee you, any challenge you're facing or will face, there's somebody who's figured it out multiple times. But too often we don't ask for help. I didn't ask for help. Got me facing 20 years in prison, and I asked for help. Almost lost my life. So seek out help, seek out mentorship as an adult. Seek out counseling. Seek out religion in some form of shape. These are all ways to get help. To help you as you navigate this challenging world that we all face called life. The last is to give back. It is your responsibility. Someone mentored you, someone defended your potential. All of us got here because someone defended our potential. Wherever you end up at, whether it's here or New York or California or even some other country, it is your responsibility to make that place better. And one easy way to do that is by mentoring somebody else. So keep pushing. This is a huge milestone. There are many, many more you will face in your life that you need to accomplish, but you made it to the stage, and not everybody makes it to the stage. So we are proud of you. Let us give yourself a round of applause. Keep pushing. We're here to support you. And thank you all for coming out and supporting us.
Another round of applause to our amazing CEO and his amazing story. All right, thank you so much, Connie, for closing us out and giving us a little bit of your testimony. We very much so appreciate that. We hope everyone has enjoyed their time with us here. Congratulations again to the class of 2025. We know you will all go on to do great things. But real quick, do not let anyone tell you that the sky is the limit. Because there's so many parts of the universe that have yet to be discovered. Y'all hear me? So y'all keep going. Y'all keep pushing. To all of the scholarship recipients, we would like more photo ops on the outside where the banner thing is. Okay, that's just an announcement. And, oh, that's the end of my announcement part. Then I gotta translate, hold on. Work with me, guys. We're almost there. No, we there. We're not almost, we there. Okay. Okay. Esperemos que todos hayan disfrutado tanto como nosotros. Felicitaciones a los graduados del 2025. Sabemos sabemos que todos ustedes seguirán haciendo cosas grandes. Antes de irnos, por favor, pasen por la mesa de registro al salir. Les tenemos un regalo especial. Disfruten el resto de su tarde. Muchas gracias.
As we leave, bigs, littles, and parents, there will be a special gift for you out in the lobby. Please stop at the guest check-in table on your way out. Lastly, bigs, please pick up your certificates at the same table.
Have a great afternoon, everyone.